Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Young here and welcome to a Fallout 4 news update. Today I would like to talk about everything you need to know about the Survivor2299.com for December 5th, which yielded yet another new Morse code message and yet another new cipher. Let's begin by talking about the Morse code message, which was decoded to the following shorthand message and soon after translated to this: calling Black Row, and then this is followed by what could be translated to either emergency is over or emergency, it's over. I'm going to go with the latter since it seems to make more sense in the situation. So far we have calling Black Row, emergency, it's over. We are, and then the next set of shorthand Morse could be translated as either on the North Bridge or as outnumbered. So this next portion could be read as we are on the North Bridge without ammo or as we are outnumbered without ammo. This is then followed by something attacked camp, we are doomed, no way out, all units, and the message branches off to two possible translations again. We have either confirmed dead or code. So the rest of the message could be translated as either all units confirmed dead, 5120 evacuate, ZYX you're next, or as all units code 5120 evacuate, ZYX you're next. If we put the whole thing together, then one possible translation of the message goes as follows: calling Black Row, emergency, it's over, we are outnumbered without ammo, something attacked camp, we are doomed, no way out, all units code 5120, evacuate, ZYX, you're next. Regardless of the various possible translations, it's quite obvious that the message is a follow-up to the message from December 4th. Basically, after the Black Row rescue team found no survivors in Vault 119, they detected suspicious activity near the Institute. So the team set up camp near the Harvard Bridge for several days while reporting back to Black Row all the suspicious activities that they could see and hear around the Institute. And now with a new message on December 5th, it's quite obvious that their camp is eventually attacked by unknown enemies, perhaps the same ones that attacked Vault 119. There is one aspect of the message, however, that has gone unsolved, and that's the last portion. I would first like to direct your attention to the numbers 5120. This set of numbers made an appearance once before on December 1st through the cipher that appeared shortly after the first countdown expired. If you've watched my previous videos, then you'll know that my assumption for any sign-off with a set of 4 numbers is that it could refer to an android, since the android Harkness from Fallout 3 was also known as A321, which is not only also 4 characters, but it's also very similar to the sign-off on the cipher message from November 22nd, which is 0321. Replace the 0 with an A and you've got Harkness's exact codename. So who's to say that 5120 couldn't stand for an android codename? But the truth is, no one really knows what 5120 stands for. Something else about the latest message that is unclear is the last bit, ZYX, you're next. The letter ZYX in that order appeared on the cipher message on December 4th, except back then it wasn't part of the message, but rather part of the key used to decipher the rest of the message. This time, however, those 3 letters are being used as part of the message, but it's unclear what it stands for. Hopefully we'll find out more with time. Moving on, let's talk about the new cipher message revealed on December 5th. Like with the cipher on December 4th, everything before the dash isn't part of the message, but rather information that will help decode it. The AK stands for alphabet key, the letters REV stand for reverse, and then the blank stands for something that comes before 5120. In other words, the alphabet key of this cipher is the reverse of a set of characters that come before the numbers 5120. And if you recall the cipher from December 1st, there was a set of letters before the numbers 5120 on the message's call sign. The set of letters are different depending on whether the message is still undeciphered or deciphered, but Reddit users found that using the undeciphered version of the characters yielded the wanted results. So by reversing the characters before 5120 on the undeciphered version of the cipher from the message on December 1st, the alphabet key then became THQGN. Next up was deciphering the cipher's passphrase, which is what pass stands for. The stuff in brackets tell the decoders clues on what the passphrase is. It basically says that the passphrase is the year in which the Berkeley building was built. but written with letters. For those who don't know, the Berkeley Building is a structure that resides in Boston, Massachusetts, and it was completed in 1947. So, if we turn those numbers into letters, the passphrase becomes 1947, but in letters. So after using the alphabet key THQGN and the passphrase 1947, the message was deciphered and translated to this: I am sorry to inform you, but I'm afraid they are dead. Your life support system is just fine. Welcome to the Institute, the only safe place to be in this world. It is unknown who the speaker of this message is, but the one listening to it could definitely be this sole survivor of Vault 119. The survivor probably asks about the people over at Vault 119, to which this mysterious figure from within the Institute answers that he or she is afraid they are all dead. And if rumors that this survivor is the player character turn out to be true, then it looks like we'll be diving deep into this mysterious organization in the upcoming Fallout game. Last but not least, I would like to talk about a small message hidden through the website's favicon. The favicon, for those who don't know, are those small logos that display on your web browser to represent a specific website. Well, way back on November 27th, IRC user 3Dog pointed out that when the Survivor2299.com's favicon is opened as a text file, it reads V119-QR, which many assumed back then to stand for Vault 119 Quabbin Reservoir. So why am I bringing this up now, you ask? Well, the favicon's message was actually changed on December 5th from V119QR to EJYOBA75. The meaning of this new message is unknown, but it's something to put a pin on for future codes and messages. And with that, I would like to end this news update, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to let our nation know in the comments below your thoughts and theories on all this information. And to be further updated on Fallout 4, be sure to join the nation and subscribe to Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much, and Young out.